Greetings, fellow Insomniacs, and welcome to Insomniac Gaming Theater. I am your host, the Crazy Player. So, I've had a hell of a day, and no, I don't really want to talk about it. So, there won't be any cam this stream, and let's just have some fun and play some BG3. I'm going to go ahead and get into a call with my buddy Sun. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Excellent. I can hear you.
Marvelous.
Haha.
So, as I just told my
Sorry
audience...
about the... Huh?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, as I just told what we will refer to as my audience, I have had a hell of a day. I don't want to talk about it. So...
Then let's not. Let's get into the game and do other stuff. And I will hit accept on this. And I need to have the browser open for that. So, let's see. I need to open that again over here. I need to open Chrome. And I need to close some shit in it so that it's not taking up so much goddamn space.
Yeah.
This I can put up. Good God. What the... Twitch? Stop.
Is Twitch
Just-
twitching again?
Stop. Twitch is twitching again. And
All right.
what the... Good God. Okay, I'm almost ready.
So
Thing
just
open.
yes. So just a brief summary, and this is all we're going to talk about it. At least I hope.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I wanted to do two things today. I wanted to watch the Warframe Div stream, and I wanted to play some Monster Hunter, and well, I guess three, and then I wanted to play this with you at our appointed time.
Right.
No Monster Hunter
I'm
occurred
already a
today.
bit late for that. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No Monster Hunter
But-
occurred today. Because things that were supposed to happen did not happen when they were supposed to happen. They happened much later, or it didn't happen at all. And...
Oh, good Lord.
Yes.
Yikes.
And we're
I
not even
hate
going to
that.
get into... It's
And
starting
I
to look
was
like
late
I'm not
by
going
an
to get to
hour.
play...
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
We're it's starting to look like I'm not going to get to play Monster Hunter tomorrow either, because I need to
good
take
Lord.
care of something tomorrow that I shouldn't have to take care of at all. But anyway, we're not getting into
Okay. No. No, we won't. It's fine.
All right.
Let me see. Let me try and get the game open. First off, I gotta close a couple of window files. Where is this?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
based off of the last things I heard from the Update 8 stress test, I'm going to be revising a couple of builds when Update 8 eventually hits.
Okay. Sounds good.
Until then, there's not
see.
a whole lot of point in talking about it. Other than I don't have to redo everything around the existence of infinite booming blades a turn. Because that got killed, as it should have.
Yeah. I was I was fully expecting that was gonna get nerfed to hell, and to the hells it has been sent. It has
Okay,
been sent through all 9 of them.
yes.
It appears.
As it should have. Just to give you an
Yes.
idea of how screwed up this could have been. Because of the way Booming Blade was interacting with extra attack, it meant that Eldritch Knight at level 11 was getting 4 Booming Blade attacks every turn.
Oh dear gods.
3
That's way
normal
too much.
attacks and 3 quote-unquote normal attacks and 1 bonus action attack using Booming Blade. It was stupid.
Yikes.
It was,
That is stupid.
It was
That's awful.
absolutely bonkers stupid.
Let's see.
All right, where are you at?
1 second. I forgot to post a thing to my channel. Pin that. Manually unpinned at the end of stream. Hide it away. Okay, cool. Let me check my memory usage. Ooh, it's hovering around 16. I'd like it to be under that, but I can't do anything about it. So let's get the shared chat going again. Let me go over here to my dashboard. Notifications. My Twitch. Hit this. Yes, notify followers. That's fine. Mute that, mute that. Cool. Now we can leave this the fuck alone. Huzzah!
Oh,
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Shared chat started. Yay!
Right. Okay.
Hey, Mike. All right. Now I can try and get the game up. And here's hoping the game decides not to crash the machine so much. Well, that needs to go in there. Good.
Definitely hope. All right.
Yeah. So, something that helps is dropping the... This does not help as much as you'd think it would. Dropping the in-game res from 4K down to 2K doesn't really help much.
I mean,
It
it's
helps
still a
little bit
lot
when
of
it's like
bandwidth.
at the edge. It's still a lot of bandwidth for the GPU to handle, which isn't really the problem, but it's part of the problem. The real problem is how much memory footprint OBS has. And right now, that's sucking up 2.6 gigabytes of system RAM.
Jeez.
I've noticed that after about 30 to 40 minutes, that drops to about a fifth of that. A fifth to a fourth of that, at most. So right around like 500, 700 megabyte. Less than a gigabyte.
Okay.
Oh, I can stop the music. Wrong button. There we go. All right, what option, what setting do I have this at? Good, I have it 2560. Capped at 60. Perfect. And we can get multiplayer. I hit friends, refresh, no lobbies found.
Yeah, that's because I'm not in yet, just in case we needed to do mods again.
Oh, right. Will it not point out which mods we need?
It did for me, but as I recall, when you tried to join in, it did not for you.
Ew. All right, let me go back to the mod list then. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to see... That is not the same one. Or is it? No, that is not the same one. That is unfortunate. Close, though. Okay. Hey, Saint, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, guys, we're currently co-streaming with Insomniac Gaming Theater.
Hello.
Head on over to their channel. His channel. So.
All right.
Let's see. Clear that. Go to installed. So we need the darker hair.
Yes.
The Faces of Faerun?
No.
Or no? No. Facial animations off. Gale's Wizardly Updo off. Imp UI off. Jado's Dice Pack on. Longstrider QOL no VFX.
Yes.
More hair.
Yes.
Uh,
New dialogue
notifications.
notifications.
Topic greetings.
Yes.
Visible shield.
Yes.
Or no?
And that's it. That's all of them.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
That's all of them on the BG3 mod manager.
Okay. I'm doing good, Saint. Hope you're well.
All right, let me get loaded in.
Let's see. Why don't you have Boo? Oh my god, there's Boo the bunny pet. Yeah, there is. I do have it, but I don't have it installed. Giant miniature space rabbit. Note that it's giant miniature space rabbit. They mean every word of that. Hey, Mayu, how's it going? They mean that. It's actually a very, very large bunny.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I think we're good on the mod settings. Go to multiplayer again. All right, I see you. Connect. Now we find out if this crashes.
Yes.
Waiting for us to accept. There we go. We're in. Huzzah! Huzzah. Now, how much memory is this using? Oh, good. We are under 18. That is perfect. And OBS's memory footprint has dropped from 2.3 gigabyte to 1.3 gigabyte.
Excellent.
Okay, we're now up to about 20 as the game continues to load. Actually loading in. Oh no, it's climbing again. 21. If it hits 24, we've got an issue. Oh, good. Here we are. Excellent. Group up. Sweet. All right, I'm in. You're around somewhere. All right. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, there's a book around here in one of these coffins. I thought. Or maybe it's in this chest. Don't need a hand axe.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
No, it's not in the chest.
No, there's a dark journal on the ground.
Oh, where?
Right here.
I saw no ping. Oh, there's the ping. Okay. I should read that. Or you should read that. Whoever's going to go through the door should read that.
Well, I just read it, but
That's
you
fine.
could also
I'll read
do
it.
so.
Yeah. Good to have. I pay no 6th Night Hall, 1371 DR. So 120 121 years ago. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers.
Inside.
My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my labs secured. I have not heard the word Fae since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilintolf. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home, not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death, or with worse to follow. The work here is simple, and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life, that prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step. As does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zulkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I have raised. Interesting. So that's one of those instances where, you know, reading around things really does help. Moldering chest, nothing in that. Okay. We should go in and interact with the book before I try and get Shovel. So, you're up.
Well, my question would be why?
Why? Because it makes it easier to get Shovel as a permanent summon.
It's not that difficult, but okay.
I don't know. The wiki is...
Which wiki are you using?
BG3.wiki.
Okay. Just checking, because technically
one.
there is also, at least last I looked, there was the fandom wiki, which we don't use.
You're cutting out.
Sorry.
Your mic is cutting
Last
out.
time I looked,
That's okay.
there was also the fandom wiki, which we don't use.
I still missed only about half of it. I got only about half of that. And by the way, it took me a while to actually pick something up. I think we're getting some net lag somewhere between the two of us.
Oh, joy. Okay. Well, I guess the question is, can chat hear me?
I can hear you fine now. There we go. That's
Okay.
much clearer.
Yeah, I was just saying we don't use the fandom wiki because fandom sucks.
Fandom is terrible. It's only good for like D&D stuff, D&D lore. It's not good for technical things about the game, about this game anyway.
It's not even good for that stuff.
All right. Oh, really? Wow. All right. Well, on to the mirror whenever you're ready.
Well, so Sorcerer has an option when talking to the mirror that
Oh, okay.
I think is really interesting. So if you want to take it, great.
I'll do it then.
Otherwise, technically, Gale
I'll
has
do
a
it.
level in Sorcerer.
I've never. Okay.
An enchanted mirror.
Yeah.
Raw magic leashed to a bauble. Almost sad.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty unique interaction. Holy shit. Well then.
I mean,
I'm
this one's
Ara
also
Silverleaf. Sorcerer Arcana. Try to sense the magic tamed within the mirror. Yes, this one, exactly.
Oh, I have no idea how good your Arcana is.
Plus, I get a +2. I'm gonna add guidance. Nice. Made it easily. 16 out
The
of 10.
magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. It seems
is
some
really
vain
cool.
wizard took living magic and twisted it into a forgotten curio.
Speak your name.
Examine your appearance? No. That's a terrible idea. Tell it your name, yeah.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
So this actually works.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm an ally of your master's. We'll get us into the, the rest of the dialogue options for it.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You remember
Considering the
stories
tone of
of
that book.
Zastan,
Yep.
a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
Foul lich, may he die
You are
1,000
no
more deaths.
Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Nothing. You're a thing of magic. I can shatter this prison for you if you wish. Also, 3 is an acceptable answer. In fact, the only other acceptable answer.
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
That's cool.
Yep.
Dude, solid suggestion.
A well-guarded laboratory.
Alrighty. So,
Moving ahead.
over here. Over here? Or over somewhere else? Not here. Okay. Ooh, scrolls. Mugwort. Bracers of defense. Who should we put those on?
Honestly, you, I think.
Considering I don't have anything like that at the moment, yes, I think that that definitely sounds correct.
Everyone else can wear armor, can and should be wearing armor of some sort.
Yep, that boosts my AC to 16 from 14. Perfect. All right.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Right, Karlak was lagging behind because she's... Karlak was lagging behind because we got her last.
Ah, right. Putting Will in the faded drow armor so that he looks spiffy. Well, I suppose you could put a Astarian in that better.
Astarian
would
can
look
wear
better in
medium
that,
armor
almost.
and should at the next opportunity.
Yep, that's fair.
Let's see here.
Do that for Will.
There we go.
I'd love to, thanks.
Alright. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay. No.
That dies. I need another backpack. Do I have another backpack? I do. Good. I'm going to put all of Shovel's things in here.
Here goes.
Yep. Right.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
All right. Oh, let's see. What else? What else?
Seems simple enough.
Camp supply pack.
All right. Also,
I'll take that.
Yeah.
by looking around and checking out some stuff, and in my single player,
Can I go?
my solo playthrough,
Mm-hmm.
I have come to a conclusion. We should buy all of the fire, ice, and lightning arrows we can lay our hands on.
Yep. Absolutely. I've been doing that in my honor mode.
In particular, unless he is doing his special beginning of round attack that Gloomstalkers get. Oh, for crying out loud. Really?
Looks like a trap there.
Okay, good. Astarion should never be firing a normal arrow if we can help it.
Unless he's okay, that's fair.
Depending on how much cheating we want to do.
We don't cheat here. Astarion? Really? People, get the fuck away from that. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like herding fucking cats, I swear to fucking God. A 1. Yeah, we'll splash an inspiration for that. 27. Much better. Okay, good. Hopefully I didn't actually set anything off.
For crying out loud.
Let me get in there. I got it.
Didn't we find the key?
Trap.
I don't know. If you can find it before I finish lockpicking this. So, do we let Astarion pick it up or no?
We do
I'm
not.
Gonna have him I'm gonna have him disarm this. Yeah, I don't think so. Right-click disarm. Is there? What's the lore reason for not? If you know it.
I don't have a
too
lore
spoilery.
reason for why we don't want Astarion
Okay.
picking it up, but the practical reason is, hey Trendy,
Hey, Trendy.
if Astarion gets it in his inventory, you could never take it out of his inventory, which means if we ever
anybody
wanted,
else, you can move it around.
yes,
Yeah.
which
Okay, yeah.
which means if we ever
Okay.
wanted to give it to someone else, we couldn't once Astarion gets his hands on it. Oh, for crying out loud!
Seriously, everyone has failed that now. It doesn't matter. The thing is done. So, who wants to touch the necromancy of Thay? You or me? Who do we want to be the one with the entourage?
I'll
The
take
book
it.
is locked tight with no
Or at least I'll
visible
take it for the
keyhole,
moment.
Only an oval recess
Okay.
in the cover's mouth. You
Only,
try to examine the book, but the
all that
longer
matters
you
for-
stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Shovel. is that
Curious.
someone in the party
Why don't you take a
interacts with
closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
it. Tuck the book into your pack. Yep. All right. I'm going to see if I can get Shovel now. Oh, I'm invisible. Fantastic. Let me talk to Lae'zel.
Speak.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they had the Necronomicon Ex Mortis from Evil Dead in mind when they crafted this thing.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
All right.
Research notes. Raised dead, failed,
Oh.
gone too long, body decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful, clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection, failed. Why? Magical curse? True resurrection. I have reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? Christ.
Nice.
Moonhaven logbook. Oh yeah, this is about the key gem and all the other shit. Book is filled with pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. 26 Eliasis. Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven, departs the next day. Kalashite. 7 Eliant, stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashemi. 14 Marpanoth. 3 men in black armor pass through. Not Thayan. 2nd Uktar. Hackett, journeyman, passes through. Not Thayan. 30 Uktar. Raid. Black armored soldiers. Some damage. Not Thayan, but dangerous. 14 Nighthall. The book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. 14 Nighthall. Singe passes through. Doesn't stop. 15 Nighthall. Familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. 18 Nighthall. Raid. Some soldiers as before. Townsfolk taken. 20 Nighthall. Smoke on horizon. Raid? Weird. 10 pages. Strange alchemical sections for some are written plain. There are guides transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Alrighty. Let's see. What else we need to do in here? We gotta... I had to go all the way up here to open that? That's weird. That's just silly. Lighting of candles.
We need to take that and give it to the dude. You should go ahead and get Shovel.
Okay, let me do that. Ah! Let me do that. Inventory.
Oh, shit-pilling toe-rag! Never summon Shovel, never feed Shovel, now call Shovel! You recognize the tiny fiend. A
Good, I got the Arcana check.
Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait! You smell funny. Like fire and iron. Like a dragon.
Hang on. I do actually need to look something up real quick.
Which, if any of these, will get you Shovel permanently?
I want to be sure. So let me look up cheeky closet. Shuffle familiar. Scroll of summon closets. All right. Asking about her name. Picking shovel is fine. Kind of. All right. Do kind of bloodline sorcerers have an option to try to deceive shovel that they are actually in disguise? This leads to some amusing dialogue, but it doesn't seem to lead to learning the summoning spell over choosing either the other subclassific dialogue options does. So I cannot deceive, but I should pick one of these. I also have marks. I'm descendant of dragons.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest going with. It sounds cool.
So, a fake dragon? Oh, boring. Master Illy is fun. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
As I say, as far as I can tell,
shovel is
this
fine.
is the only thing
So,
you absolutely
what
have
first,
to
Master?
do.
Yep.
Gutting locals?
Exactly.
Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
No, and you'll not commit such deeds in my name either. No. Is that what your royal master did here? Some light pillage, perhaps a bit of murder to follow.
Yes! Master is fun. More fun than Illy. Illy's so busy. Only cares about the book. Book this, book that. Oh!
You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Illy weak. Illy never finish book. But Master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
I mean, honestly, given who we have in the party,
Yeah? Maybe I should have the book?
well, okay, so the question is, what do we want to do with it? I know that Starring can do something with it, but he doesn't get the ability, even way at the end of the game, he does not get the ability to summon additional undead, is my understanding.
No, he does.
He
Anybody
does?
can do the dance macabre. Yep.
Okay.
I've seen someone doing it with him.
Okay. Well, so here was my other... Oh, I'm invisible. Ha.
Oh, you're invisible.
Of the group, your character's probably the one who's going to have the lowest defense. So if anybody needs a bunch of minions to keep people off of them, it's probably going to end up being your character.
All right, that's fair.
Of course, that's also why we have the rest of the party, but still.
True. You're
May
roboting
the
again.
darkness protect you.
Also, Twitch has been, well, to put it mildly, twitchy lately.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the key that I was talking about that I thought we found was sitting on the shelf over here.
Yeah. Where? Somewhere like over here?
It was sitting right there.
Ah, okay. Cool. Ooh, nice.
Took the potion of healing because you can always use a potion of healing.
Yep.
Alright, so
Bottle rack.
again I come back to an existential question. How much fuckery do we want
Yes.
to do with this?
Do we want to do with what?
This game.
Maybe not that much. Oh, maybe not that much. Maybe we just kind of vanilla-ish shit, I guess. I don't know. We don't have
Okay.
to go whole hog into like, min-maxing shit. We really don't need the extra oomph that will get us. I take it you left, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I went upstairs. Well, I ask because... there is... unsurprisingly, after having spent some time watching Morgana's channel, I have come to the realization that there is quite a lot of stuff that we can do to min-max what's going on, to min-max our way through this game and get stuff and do stuff. I have no idea how much you want to do that, though.
I don't really feel like min-maxing a whole lot with this. I feel like casual playthrough is going to be like the way. But, if you want, we could dabble in it a little bit, like doing some multi-classing, but we don't need to like optimize anything really.
Oh, well, multi-classing was definitely going to happen because...
Well, exactly. I may not multi-class myself. I probably won't, but any other multi-classing optimizations or other things you want to do with the other characters that are in the party as a whole, regardless of who's in control of them for the most part, I don't have a problem with. That sounds fine. You have a generally good sense for what works, even if we do disagree on choices as far as character thematics go. That's really immaterial. It doesn't matter that much.
You got nothing to show for it but your own arse.
I do plan on doing some barrelmancy though.
Oh yeah. I discovered that if you put, I discovered that as long as you play the conversation a certain way, you can literally put barrels amongst Ragzlin and his followers, explosive barrels, and they won't care as long as you don't touch them once you put them down. Like, you don't have to sneak.
Yep,
you
as
can
long as
walk
you don't
right
touch them
into
when
the room, drop a barrel, and walk off.
Yep. You can move them if they're not on the ground directly in front of Ragzlin, near where the Mind Flayer corpse is, and about 10 feet around that. But outside of that, you can move them around. I did that in my honor mode. Blew his ass up.
Well, so what was funny is I did a couple of other things.
Significant amount of stuff off of them. Mm-hmm.
I did a couple of other things, and ultimately I did end up going back and starting a fight. In particular, the way I started the fight was that I let this part of the way I started the fight was that I let the spiders out. And
oh yeah.
So the spiders started assaulting the rest of the locale. And it turns out they're more than smart enough to set off those barrels and blow up the entire room without them being in it.
Without them being in it?
Yes,
That's
because they have a
crazy.
ranged attack.
That's
which was
awesome.
hilarious.
Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of inventory management.
A little bit of inventory management. Knowing you, there's going to be a ton of inventory that needs to be managed.
No, not that much. I'm just going through each character and tidying up. Okay, nobody's got anything extra there. Blazel, you don't really have anything extra. You have something in your camp supplies pack. That can go to your camp. Alright. Alright. I actually don't have that much going on. That's actually really cool. Alright. Type. I need more bags. I should pick up bags and stuff when I find them, so I can organize my stuff. Okay. Let me look at the map and see where we're at.
Well,
so we've done
we got a couple of
Rest.
options. First and foremost, we got a bunch of goblins here in town that we may decide we want to do something about.
Really? It seems like a pain in the ass.
We got
perfectly
Lump and
honest.
his group over there, whom mostly
We should
I
talk
just
to
get
Lump.
into fights with, because I don't know that I feel like there's
Well,
any...
I mean, we're not going to need their help. They can be actually, in some cases, more detrimental than helpful.
Yeah.
Like in my honor mode, I don't know whether I'm going to end up getting the owlbear cub or not because of those bastards. So, and you were there for that, you know.
Yes.
So I'm fine. I'm fine if we try to sneak around and murk them.
I was going to say, I was also reminded that we have the dowry ring. I have the dowry ring on us, which means we have a quest back over at the, what is it?
Joaquin's Rest. Yeah.
Joaquin's, whatever, rest that we need to finish up.
I am now going to call it Wakunes because that is way funnier.
Okay.
That's, even though Joaquin is a lore character. No, I'm kidding. I won't.
I have no idea, honestly. Also, if we head south, we've got the swamp and Ethel.
Yep.
Who, honestly, Ethel's not that hard, but I'd like to have some more prep under our belts before we go deal with her.
Yeah, I want to have, like, let's see, what level are we at here?
4.
Level 4. I'd like to be level 5 before even touching Ethel.
I'll be honest with you, in my solo playthrough, I took my group down there to talk to, or to start stuff with Ethel. And, so it turns out Astarion with a speed potion and the bonus that he gets for being a Gloomstalker did a remarkably large amount of damage. And because there was fire on the ground around her, Ethel turned invisible but couldn't move because taking damage would break her invisibility.
Yep.
And then I doused the
trick,
area with water, which rendered her visible. And then she got struck with lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the end of Ethel.
I think, yes, I definitely want to try and do that because I managed to do that in my first playthrough. She was dead before I found her lair.
Yeah. And then we've got the Goblin Village, which we do have to go to. Or the Goblin Camp, I should say. And I'm assuming you want to leave off going down the well and dealing with all that is down there until much later.
I would like, well, we are a sufficiently big enough party. I think I'm not worried as much about the spiders, but that place is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Under any circumstance.
Yeah. Oh, and let us not forget that we also have we need to go find the missing shipment.
Yes, that's true.
So we should head back. I'm gonna head back to Joaquin's, if for no other reason than to get to finish up the quest where I give the guy the dowry.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll head up there with you. I almost clicked on Shadowheart. That would have done nothing. All right. The entourage of 8 plus 2. Oh, right. That's the way up there. I picked up the soap bars. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No. Gods, no. You should have stayed. You
Who's got
should
speak
have
with
been with me.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's only one option, so.
She would have survived.
Yeah.
If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had.
Count your blessings, at least you're still alive. Sure.
How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn.
Ugh, poor bastard.
All right. Well, he doesn't
I'm invisible
want to talk
again.
to
God
me.
damn it.
So, as I recall, the person who actually had the conversation with them is, was the Starian. So, I'm going to transfer the ring to his inventory. And then he can talk to the dude and finish up the quest.
All right. Where's... Oh, yeah, her body. Oh, right, yeah. Peek with dead. No target. Got it. Because he already
did that.
Yep. Okay. Fine. I found the dowry. Yeah.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
Huzzah! Okay. And I'm visible again. Huzzah. All right.
And I'm not.
May the darkness protect you.
And you were invisible. That is such a weird bug.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Alright. Also, it is now sufficiently... no, it is not. A lot of this is still on fire. Actually, hang on a second.
Yes.
Hey, Gale. Are you... If you put that out, does it stay out?
It should now. It's not actively burning as much.
Looks like...
Ah, yes, the item. Hammer haft.
Good find.
That should go to Karlak for sure. Yeah?
Well, she's already a magical weapon.
Oh, Lae'zel then, since she's the barbarian. I keep forgetting.
The thing about Hammerhaft
Yeah.
is that you need to be a class that's going to do a lot of jumping.
Well, Lae'zel's a jumper, sort of. In the most technical sense.
Yeah. Well, and also, I don't think it's going to do more damage. Like, it's got a conditional thing where it does thunder damage whenever the person wielding it jumps. Whereas Lae'zel has the Everburn Blade, which is already doing bonus damage and doesn't require literally jumping through hoops to make it work.
Ah, fair. Either way, to be honest.
Now,
all good.
Don't get me wrong. There is a build all around this weapon and making the most of it, but I don't know that we're going to do that build. So I'm going to go ahead but I am going to still go ahead and send that to camp as opposed to letting Gale eat it.
Good idea. There are other things that Gale could get more, or would be better suited to giving to Gale to eat, because they're really useless.
Yeah.
These candles don't shed a lot of light, I'm noticing.
Well, certainly not right now.
Porridge. Did I loot the downstairs? I can't remember if I did.
From what I remember,
I feel like I did.
not really, because the place was very actively burning. No, you did. Because
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen and
I
there
did.
is very
Fuck all.
little.
Yeah. Okay. Keep forgetting the kitchen's way the fuck over here. Yeah, no, I looted this. Most thoroughly.
All right.
Oh, that's just a bowl. Don't pick it up. Thank you. Oh, big barrel of water. It could make a very large area wet. Yeah? Or not?
I mean, yes. My
No,
big
this is
problem
definitely
with
looted.
that is,
They're just heavy and take up space.
yeah, really more they're
So
heavy.
much space.
Super damn heavy.
I don't think that fire goes out.
Doesn't seem like it.
At least it doesn't spread, though.
Also, there's a fire wine barrel here.
A what? Fire wine barrel?
Fire
Right
wine.
next to the fire.
Yep.
Will, you want to pick that up? Oh, you got it.
Will's
Okay.
not strong enough for it. Karlak, however, is strong enough, and she has...
Well, he can pick up one. Yeah.
Oh.
Will can pick up one, but no more than that.
Probably not, given how I respect him. Because his strength is an 8. In
150.
fact,
Nah, I could probably
frankly,
handle one, but
most
that's
of
about
this party is strength of nothing and nobody, because there's no reason for them to have strength, so they don't have strength. The two obvious exceptions are our giant two-handed weapon wielders,
What now?
Karlak and Lae'zel.
Fair enough.
I do think when
I see you
Update 8
turned,
comes out, assuming...
Shadowheart's strength and int into dump stats. Nice. Since she doesn't use them. All right.
Yeah,
What
I
next?
do. Well, I was gonna say, well, so first of all, I'm trying to make sure that we get everything that's around here, but also, when Update 8 comes around, assuming that you have not gotten all of the giant barb.
Something over there.
Assuming you have not gotten all of the giant barbarian you want out of your own playthrough, we might consider making Lae'zel into a giant barb instead of a Wildheart barbarian.
Yeah, absolutely. In we go. There's still fire on the ground here. 1 second. Wow, that did a lot. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, that's because the fire are... From what I can tell, the fire is... kind of a large-scale environmental object.
Yeah. That's definitely the way it acts. Camp supplies. I'm getting lots of, like, looting lag. 3, 4,
Something.
5. 5 seconds to open something. Burrow hole.
Seek and you shall find me.
Yeah, that's just decorative fire.
Okay.
Cool.
Not that I think we're going upstairs, but, you know.
Have a lot on my mind, and, well,
Yeah, I don't think we are either.
I don't think
We
there's
gotta
a
find a way to
whole
climb
lot
up on
up
this.
here. Okay.
There's really not. The only problem with everyone having such low strength is jumping distance.
Yeah. Takes a bit of finagling.
A
Alright.
bit.
So, do we want to go... See, the thing is we have a lot of options. I definitely want to go pick up the shipment, because the crossbow that we get from the for finishing that quest is really good.
Yeah, we should do that. If we
and
haven't
by
already.
the way-
I thought we did.
No, we have not
I
yet.
thought we did do that.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, I see. You're right. We haven't.
Now,
Ooh.
now related to that, by the way, so remember how I said Astarion should never be shooting normal arrows if we can help it? If he's
Yeah.
using the crossbow that we get as a reward for that quest, that, you know, basically
Then
puts
he
bane
can
on
be shooting
everyone,
normal arrows.
huh?
Yeah.
Everyone hit by one of
Then he
the...
could be shooting normal arrows. Yeah.
Well, everyone hit by those arrows, if, you know, since the arrows all have a small area of effect, everyone hit by them has to make the saving throw.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So the two things
So
work together.
lots and lots of ice and fire arrows.
Or acid,
That's sick.
or lightning, or what
All right.
have you. But yes, it can make for some pretty massive... Oh,
Okay.
bother.
How do we want to approach this?
Well, first I gotta have a conversation with Gale.
Okay.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do.
As I do.
I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Gale, STFU. We didn't know until you told us. All I see is one continue.
Well, fortunately, he has an
you're trading.
artifact, so...
Thank you.
What'd you give him?
The necklace that casts dancing lights.
Oh yeah, Chimera's locket.
Yeah, it's basically useless.
Good God.
It has some use in Act 2, but not that much.
It hardly has any effect.
Any effect.
Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen,
Oh,
I need
here
to
we
speak
go.
to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was.
Remember to
You have
speak
to
your
know
options.
who I really am.
We're
What
narrators.
I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but
If you're up to
compose
it,
it.
anyway.
Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I like both of the first two.
What?
I like both of the first two.
Your mic is
here.
cutting out again. You like both the first two? Okay.
Yeah.
Either one. Two seems more Gith Yankee.
True. Bold. Few would dare reduce a goddess to their muse.
You.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoy
Notice
each
he has
other's
a little
company,
smirk when he says that.
body,
Yep.
mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I'm so tempted to say 2, but
You know what? I
Yeah.
think I'm going to. You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more a fool than I thought.
Quite. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Two is not really a Gith answer, but Jesus Christ. This is the Gith answer.
I was going to say,
Maybe.
so your
I don't
grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Also,
Yeah,
by the
into
way,
the Grand Canyon.
so I don't know if you know this, but the event that he's referring to, at least if I remember correctly, is the first time of troubles, which was, if I remember correctly,
I thought that was the second sundering, but I could be wrong.
Well, the thing is, there's been several of them, and it's part of how they explain the shift
Jesus
between the different editions in D&D.
Versions in Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. So the first one was from second edition to third, or
I thought it was from first to second, but you might be right.
could be. I don't know. I know there was some big lore thing that they were coming up with to explain how stuff works in third edition rules, but
Yeah. But yes, I do think I'm going to go with. So your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant.
I certainly thought so. Sometimes there is great strength to be found in symbolism. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken.
Quote-unquote hitherto forbidden domains.
Obtained the fabled book
Yeah.
and took it into my study.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Dude,
The
this
animation
is some of the
for this
best
is
work
so
from the
awkward.
narrator in the game. Yeah. This is some of the best work of the narrator in the game right here.
Realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Jesus Christ. Her delivery on that gives me chills every fucking time.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
And just for clarity, Waterdeep at this current point in history is somewhere around, what is it, 250,000 people?
I was just
Which
saying,
is enormous.
my
such a
understanding
time.
is that it is a very large city for the time period.
Yeah. Yep, extremely large. It's the largest city in Faerun, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Crazy.
Unbelievable. Did you ever think of what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you?
Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Why, so you can go off, get yourself killed, and explode like an unintended tactical nuke? No.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. By the way, if you make him leave the party, 2 long rests later. If I'm not mistaken, you get a credit screen.
Fade to white?
Yeah. Oh, God.
We've come this far together and we'll continue together. This is how it will be.
Definitely agree.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a
This
precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I.
I keep forgetting it
I'll
just goes
fight.
on.
I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
How perceptive of you. Oh, Jesus. I have people to talk to. Okay, so, That speech is so hard coded that it seems awkward when he's the only one around. He's like, I stand on a premise. It's like he's addressing a crowd of nobody. It's very odd. All right.
To think, Gales had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Bite my ass.
I can't see what the dialogues are. So all I see is continue. I don't know what the option is, so I can't leave.
Oh.
Fun.
Well, I tell you what.
Can you suggest it? F5? F8.
You got it.
Alrighty. That is the stupidest bug, and I really hope they fix that in patch 8. So far, I've had to stop. I've had to. Wait, what the fuck is this? Who dat? Oh. Okay.
What?
Somebody I found yesterday who's on their first playthrough. Just someone to think of later for raiding into. They just finished Freeing the Night Song. So they have a fair bit of Act 2 left to go. So they should be in a good spot for raiding into once we're done with this.
Okay, except that
good.
We're not even close to that point.
Huh?
Except we're not even close to that point.
Well, have you been that far yet or not?
No, the furthest I've been is the Githyanki Creche, and then a very spoilery location relating to the Githyanki Creche.
Okay, my bad. Ignore everything I just said.
Look, the game's been out for more than a year, and spoilers for everyone who does not already know this, because I already know it. I'm aware the Night Song is a person, not an object.
Okay.
I don't know any of the details beyond that.
And I've been...
Actually, that's not entirely true. I know one other important detail, which is that how you choose to have Shadowheart interact with the Night Song is an important turning point in her story.
But nothing beyond that salient bit right there. Okay, good.
I can make some assumptions, but I have tried to deliberately avoid the specific details of what happens. Anyway, so hopefully you have the full set of options here for Mr. I can't believe somebody would keep such a secret. Never mind the fact that I kept such a secret. Fucking insufferable bastard.
I mean, in some ways, yes.
Look, I will say this
about
though.
You biting me?
I will say this though before we go on with this. So since I had my whole group together at all times, I had Astarion in the party when we went to go talk to the vampire hunter who's looking for him outside of Ethel's house. And that was hilarious, especially since the since the hunter has no idea what he looks like.
Yep, it is.
What that whole conversation was...
Wait, this is Astarion? No, it can't be.
Yeah, no, the opportunities that you have, just the whole thing is... They're so... him being like, oh, what is this? Do you have any idea what this Astarion looks like? Oh, no, okay. And just there's so many different ways that you can that conversation can go that is so funny.
Yep.
Even not being Astarion's biggest fan, I have to admit that was that whole conversation can be comedy gold.
Right. So there's a remark you can make to the hunter about, oh, so he's not a real vampire then.
Yes.
And the Starian's like,
in fact, if I
Oh, but
remember
I'm sure-
correctly, I
I'm-
did make
but
that
I'm sure
remark,
they're still
and he
very
did take
powerful.
umbrage to it.
and could yeah he did, and he glares at you when he says the end of the sentence about like, oh, and I'm sure they could still sink their teeth into you, or something like that.
In any
It's
case,
so good. In any case, so about you biting
I've
me.
already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Well, let's make sure that maybe later. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
are you sure you don't want to go with the... Because I know you said you wanted to do at least one character who romances a Starian.
Yeah. I might have to save the full-on Lae'zel romance until later.
Well, I mean, go with whatever moves you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Just because you have him feed on you doesn't mean that that's like locked in for like a romance thing either. So
No, but if you make it flirty, I feel like that's a good way to get into the romance.
it is sort of.
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Oh boy, we have all this stuff. Well, let me just say this, and then we'll go
My
on with that.
sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll, and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. But I will taste you, savor you, just
Jesus
enough
Christ.
to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wanting more.
Jesus.
Yeah, the fact that so
How
many
does someone
people...
become a vampire?
The fact that so many people seem to find this romantically appealing, and I will use the term romance loosely here, in substitution for
Yeah.
a word that I'm not sure I want to say on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people are messed up.
A little bit. It's. I get it, but I also don't. I mean, yeah. I understand it, but I don't. It's not my thing.
I mean, they are by all means welcome
about
to
your
do
history?
whatever they like, but I'm just...
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I know. Yep. Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does one become a
simple.
vampire exactly?
Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In
People
theory?
think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Fair enough. All right. Let's see what Will has to say about Gale.
The blade of frontiers at your calling.
Literally nothing. Okay, fine. We'll leave Gale's stuff or Will's stuff till later. Talk to Lae'zel.
Speak.
Continue. No. I know that the first option is, in fact, I'm ending our
Do
fling.
you
if
have
can call
another
it that.
option? Like, if I do that, can you even see another option or no?
If you select leave, I can't see that you've selected leave. I'll try to hit what number is leave?
3.
I can't press 3 and have it work.
Yep, that's what I thought.
God fucking damn it. This keeps happening in my honor mode run too. I've had to crash out twice now because of it. The nice thing about having the script extender debug console up is I can just hover over the game and close the debug console to crash the game without causing the game to save ahead of time. Because when you close the game with the close button, it's Alt F4 and it saves and then closes. Which is fine, actually, for the purposes that I need it. I don't need to actually crash out. Technically, yeah, I shouldn't be crashing it. What I should be doing is quitting. Going to main menu and coming back in. That's what I should be doing.
At least in that circumstance.
Yep. Yeah, at least yes. Okay, good. Leave.
All right, then I'm going to talk to my group and see if any of them have anything to say.
Copper for your thoughts.
Yep. Nope.
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
I've got.
Yeah, we got some stuff. We got lots of shit for Karlak to say.
Yeah, but we're just going to go down
options.
here to number 11 and hit leave. At least for now.
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Okay, good, clear.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes
Go
Karlak
ahead.
doing the oinkies.
I'm
blinkies.
listening.
Oh, we could do 1 and 2.
I think I'll save that for later. We're just going to leave for now.
That's fine. Okay. So, map, where to? Do we want to do the Knolls? Do we want to do... Because they're actually probably about the level we're at right now. Even a little bit less. Do we want to clear out Goblin Camp and get the, advanced main story?
Good can come
Or do we
of it
want
unless it is
to
contained.
head down and take care of Ethel? I'm fine
Um,
with any of those 3.
I think that we should take... Oh, wait. So if we do the Knolls, we can't get the reward until we do a long rest.
Which reward? Oh, because we have to wait for Rugen to get back over there. We have to save Rugen, too. Well, we don't have to save Rugen.
Technically speaking...
We just have to grab... We just
the
have to
Knolls
get the
can
chest
kill them.
and not open it.
Yeah, technically speaking, the Knolls can kill them all, and we can just take the chest and carry it to...
Yep.
Carry it back to the basement. In fact,
Yep.
I've heard some arguments that the optimal way... Excuse me. I've heard some arguments that the optimal way to execute that quest is, in fact, to let the Knolls kill Rugen because he's such a pain in the ass to deal with. It's much easier to deal with his
pretty
corpse.
much. It's interesting story, but as far as, optimal run, yeah, just... In a first playthrough, I wouldn't recommend messing around with it, but this is not that. Unless, yeah. We've been over this territory. We can save that kind of thing until we get into the parts of the game that you haven't been through yet.
Yeah. God, part of the problem is that there's a bunch of different stuff to do. There's the whole thing with Koga, or whatever. Kaga. There's the whole thing with the Goblin Camp.
We could go take care of the mud methods. We should be able to trounce those pretty easily.
Yeah, but we'd have to walk past Ethel, and I don't know that I want to do that yet.
We actually don't have to walk past Ethel. They're out to the right. The marker on the map is where, and Ethel is
well, no.
to the,
my
closer
understanding
to
is
of
that
Blighted
just
Village.
to get down into the swamp, the only way down into that area, you have to walk past Ethel arguing with the two dudes.
We have to have that encounter. That's true.
Yeah,
But
that's the
beyond
one
that,
I'm
we don't have
referring
to go fight Ethel. Period. Oh, you don't want to do that part? Why not?
Because until we do that, if I'm not mistaken, until we do that conversation, she's still a vendor at the Grove.
Oh, true. If you want to preserve her as a vendor at the Grove, then yeah, we have to avoid doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which, let's hop back over to the Grove real quick and sell some stuff. My inventory has gotten fuller than I would like. I know that may be a foreign concept to you, but
only
The
slightly.
road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
We can't save them all? Shadowheart. You're right. We can't actually save them all. I don't think. But you can try.
my understanding is that
important thing.
you can actually.
Need anything else?
There are... Okay, I don't want to
course.
spoil,
But
so I
please,
won't say anymore.
Remember, you're not the only one in need.
It is not possible to say... I will just say that it is not possible to save literally all of the tieflings that you encounter here in the Grove. What you can do is save as many as you can. That's what the achievement is for.
Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. How sweaty do we want to be about all of this? Okay. We don't care about Spell Thief.
I think we need to be terribly sweaty.
Let's see here.
Have we gotten Karlak her first heart upgrade yet?
No, that's one of the other things we need to do.
Oh, good. Yep. Okay. That was what we were gonna do next. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Just bought a whole bunch of arrows.
Sylvanus be with you.
Sweet.
Can't wait to get back to the gate. How fares the search?
Please.
We
let
found the
this
infernal
work.
iron.
Yep.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Watching Damon's face as she's installing this is hilarious.
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way, Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Karlak wants to talk, obviously. Who uses wooden tools? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
I found another
Something
piece of
close to
infernal
steel?
iron. Can you make it another upgrade?
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite
Yep.
worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Everything.
Let me see your wares. Alright, so I have to ask.
Yes.
Do you know about the... do you know about the Warlock exploit?
Warlock exploit. Perhaps, but mostly not.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to.
So, when it comes to merchants, if you are... you are packed at the
Yeah,
blade...
if you're a charisma class, you get a big bonus.
Well, no, there's that. But if you are packed to the blade, then you can take a normal weapon, put it into the offer window for barter, and then swap it for the weapon that you have bound, and attempt to sell or give away the weapon in question. Except that since it's bound, it won't go anywhere.
Okay, so you're basically, but he accepts. So the merchant will accept the trade, give you the money for it or the value for it, but not get it.
Right. So you can use that to first raise your rep, and then use that to basically rob the merchant in question blind.
I'm willing to bet that that's getting fixed in patch 8.
Possibly.
I don't think we need to engage in that kind of thing.
It's a heck of a way to save money, though.
It would be, and I would probably use that in like a solo honor mode run. If you want to do it,
Actually,
I don't care.
Wait.
I just know I wouldn't bother.
I'm gonna remove all the stuff I was going to buy. I have to make the certificate. Okay. Let me see.
How did I never notice that spells that require spell slots have a small plus in the upper right corner?
I wasn't aware of that either.
And cantrips, for example, don't. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold person doesn't. Are these upcastable?
Well, hold person is upcastable, so
Then what does this plus mean?
not sure. Don't mind me as I give Damon over here all of this random crap
That's fine.
in an effort to...
Is it stuff just from your party?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to raise his opinion of us.
Ah, got it. I send you a link to the page that describes the formula for doing that efficiently on the BG3 wiki if you haven't seen it. It's very eye-opening. As it turns out, just giving gold is the most effective.
I mean, I believe
If you
it.
have a specific purchase in mind and you're only planning on dealing with them exactly once. Although, no, not sorry. If you're planning on dealing with them at least once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Because then,
well, I'm trying to work
you
up
get the
our
benefit
rep with
from
Damon,
future-
at least in part because
Yep.
we're gonna
Later in the
we're gonna
game.
be giving him a bunch
Yep.
of money later. I'm quite certain of it.
Oh yes, he's got some great stuff later on. Lifesteal dagger. You'll see.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Here, take this. All right. All right. Here.
Let me
What is
think.
she wearing? She's wearing regular scale mill. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this.
Behold, 386, spectral of graphics and sound.
Alright. Alright. So, speaking of equipment and stuff, I'm going to give a chain shirt that plus one that I just bought to Astarion so that he actually has armor.
That's medium? Oh, wait, let me see.
It's medium, but it does not cause...
It's AC bonus to dexterity limited to 2. Take 1 less slasher damage, and it does not reduce stealth. Got it.
Yeah. It should improve his AC noticeably.
Nope, it's only by 2. It only increased it by 2.
Believe it or not, 2 is a pretty decent amount.
That's
So-
not too bad. That's not too bad.
Alright. Hello? There we go. Alright, and now Gale has... Actually, now Gale has the best AC in the party.
I'm going to send Astarion's original gear to camp.
Okay.
Scrap wood shield, that can go to wares.
Oh, and also, let me see here. So fire arrows are going to go to Karlak.
Astarion, I see, has fire arrows and ice arrows and Ilmater arrows and darkness arrows. He's got all the arrows.
Well, I'm gonna send him even more, and then I'm gonna also send the arrows
Jesus
of
Christ.
I'm gonna send some arrows of roaring thunder to Lae'zel because the ability to knock people the hell off
is a good thing to have. Quite.
Yeah. All right.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Or.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I'm romancing her, you should do that one.
Yeah. In fact, I would like to romance her, so yeah, I still can't touch you.
Yeah.
Though.
Yep.
Do you want to?
Of course I
Obviously,
do.
one.
I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
Nice.
I already told you I don't.
All right.
How stupid are you?
Oh, you're gonna talk with Ethel now too, yeah? All right.
Yeah. See what all she has.
Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
What's the harm? Let me see your.
Bother.
All right.
Nah, bother. Very Irish.
Ooh, she has elixirs of hill giant strength.
Yes, she does.
All right.
She is an absolutely indispensable merchant early on.
Also, water.
And
All
water,
right.
yep. Picking up water is low-key like one of the most important things you can do in a challenge run in this game.
Oof. Our funds are starting to run thin, but...
Take care now, sweetie.
Excuse me. Damn, I'm getting a little hungry. And I ate before we started up, so...
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna give some water
Yeah, I ate
over
while I was
to
hanging out in Dr. Dude's
Karlak.
thing.
Oh, also, she gets the Alchemist Fire.
Oh yeah, my OBS is now running at 670 megabytes.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
Alright. Alright, let's go back to the Risen Road. We'll come at it from that side.
Sounds good. Seriously? My character did not want to climb. And autosave, excellent. And this is the point at which we should crouch, yes? Ooh,
Probably.
Out of mind. Wish I had a bag of holding.
So...
We
There's a
haven't
real
touched the
interesting
goblins,
moment.
If you look, so there's a,
Ah!
I'm gonna come around the other side.
Oh, nope, there we go.
I'm going around top. Huh?
Onto yours.
I'm gonna come up from the top.
You see yourself
Okay.
through her eyes. glows, a pulsing red cluster
And from
of
behind.
organs. Feast.
I'm going to start the music with Astarion here.
The voice is forbidden
by...
this meat.
Well, I'm in a conversation right now.
What's the conversation? Let me see. He's having a private moment, so you need to mark it as not private.
Oh, yeah.
I still can't click it.
So, basically, one of the gnolls, I have a psychic connection to.
Oh, okay. Read what it's... Just read out the whole thing.
You see yourself through her eyes.
Is not...
Huh?
The checkbox in the lower left isn't working?
I clicked it. I don't know why it's not letting you in.
That's weird.
Yeah. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing... A pulsing red cluster of organs feast. No, the voice has forbidden this meat. Search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
So, to summarize, basically, the gnoll has a tadpole, and is under the sway of the absolute, and we, of course, got the option, the symbol glows, power stirs within you, authority.
Power courses through you. Authority.
Yes. And, I think the one that makes the most sense, by which I mean the one that is most useful to us, is Illithid Wisdom. You are the same pack. Command her to devour the other gnolls. Which, of course, all I need to do is not roll a 1. I got a 3. We're good.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Which is the first time that we've used that power, but it puts the gnoll on our side.
Yes. Okay, should I attack? Should I get in?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's that? What does that say?
Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Find the missing shipments. Where is
Be a
it?
fool, lad.
We found Zera's missing agents trapped in the cave. We want to save them. We'll have to take out the gnolls first. Okay.
Value their own skin.
So should I attack this one up on the hill with Astarion?
Sure.
Brace. And that immediately put him into combat, and he's not in the order yet. Fuck. So let me hit one of my other things. Are these... They're humanoid. Hold person should work.
Light them up.
Yes, it should.
Held. Perfect. But I can't cast now. Will. Does hold person make everything a crit, even magic, or no?
Anything from within melee range.
Okay, so not Eldritch Blast. Got it. Lae'zel.
Well,
you wouldn't
so
mind...
if you got close enough, it would work with Eldritch Blast. But I don't know that you're going to get close enough.
Okay. Okay. I might get close enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can get right up there. How close is close? How many meters?
I don't know. Like I said, melee range is my understanding.
Oh, okay. All right. I can get right next to him.
Then go for it. I was don't forget, Will is a Pact of the Blade Warlock, which means you can also just, hit them with your melee weapon.
True. Is it currently pacted?
It should be.
Pact weapon, permanent. Got it. Okay. How much damage will this do versus... It's 5 to 14. Times 2. This is probably gonna crit him and kill him. Well, that's one crit. It didn't do that much damage. That's bizarre. Now he's dead. And Lae'zel's in the order.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely killed one of the gnolls.
Okay, Astarion is up.
Ready. Got to move.
Why can Astarion not move? Weird. Yeah, I can't move. Why?
Funny.
Oh. Yeah, I should be able to move at the same time.
You braced, so that might be why you can't move.
Oh, that's only uses 6 meters though. I shouldn't have braced.
It's almost never worthwhile on Astarion.
Dread Ambusher. Now it's my turn. I can do something. Good. Oh, good. I can actually get all the way up here. Cool. And... Gnoll Hunter. Sharpshooter all in. 55%. Hang on. Okay. Passives. We want that up here. Turn that off. Dread Ambusher. 80% chance to hit. Perfect. And finish him off. Cool. Not enough movement. Astarion. That's not what I meant to do. God damn it. I didn't mean to shove Astarion. Son of a bitch. At least it was at the end of his turn. God damn it. Alright. Did you end Karlak's turn?
Not yet.
It's giving me the option to go. And I'm well ahead of Karlak. And there's somebody else in between. There's a hyena. Is Karlak ready to go?
I'm maneuvering Karlak to shoot somebody.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Alright. Now it's
Narration.
Lae'zel's
Let's
turn
see.
/ my turn.
Now it's Lae'zel's turn. Yeah. Alright, so Lae'zel, if you wouldn't mind swacking the crap. Oh, but. No, you don't need to do anything. Actually, yeah, her turn is kind of over. Weird. Should I rage now or later? Rage
We
now.
may not need to rage at all. Yeah, well.
1, 2. No, we're gonna need to. Kind of. 3, 4. Yeah, I will. I'll rage it. It'll be Alright. And then a positioner for smacking the crap out of something. Did you seriously not... How did you get on fire not standing in the fire?
I don't know, but it's honestly, it's okay because that means that even if you don't attack, she won't take damage, or she won't lose her rage.
Yep. Got it. Alright. You're up. Or the hyena's up. Soul numbed. That doesn't sound good. Not enough resources. Action. Oh. Do this. Oh, he's knocked out. That is not the route you showed me, game. Jesus Christ. All right. Top of the order. Hyena down. Mythical Chris. Oh, now all of us together. Okay. Gale is up. What's Gale up to?
Yeah.
What do we got? What's he doing?
I mean, Gale's gonna take out the Knoll Hunter that's right over here, because why would he not?
Alright. Shocking grass. What do we got? Oh, witch bolts. Nope.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty.
Seriously? Then. Jesus Christ.
Well, it happens sometimes.
So, shocking grasp on the knoll. Approaches a knoll. Shocking grasp. And critical miss. Damn. Shadowheart. Another miss.
No, that worked.
That worked? I didn't see. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I'll open the
Took 5 points of
Quest
radiant
log.
damage.
bird time.
Burb is going to stay out of the action.
Okay. Karlak time.
Well, if moving over here would get an opportunity
hyena,
attack, then
smack a
she's going to
knoll.
just beat the shit out of this hyena.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely smite that sucker. Maybe? Not? I don't know.
Yeah. Virtually guaranteed a
Boom.
death.
Yeah. All right.
And then move over here so that if this guy tries to do anything...
Like, move away.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't give in.
And next up,
Xyler.
Xyler. Sorry. I keep wanting to say Zalier. Just because of how Githyanki names get pronounced, but...
Oh, well.
It doesn't matter.
And now it's mostly your team.
Okay, cool. Now it's us. Now it's Astarion. No Dread Ambusher, that's fine. We'll just go for a straight up.
This is one of the few
55% does not seem like a
circumstances
good
where
thing
you
to try
should
to hit.
shoot a normal arrow, because otherwise any of the other arrows would end up
because I
hurting.
don't want to affect our crew exactly.
Yeah. Excuse me.
A miss? Are you serious? Here, no, that come back here. Literally one. Fantastic. I'm turning sharpshooter off for now. 70% chance. Okay, so let's see. Ray of Frost. 70% chance to hit the Knoll Fang of you know who that our ally Knoll is fighting. Ray of Frost for 5. Damn. I was hoping to break the concentration, but I guess not. All right. I am now going to jump down here. Hopefully get around the other side. Okay. Gonna get over here this way and then go down. Thank you. I would appreciate. Why is that? Excuse me. Game. Why? No, don't. Stop. Stop moving. Just stop moving. Just stop. Just stop. Freaking goddamn. Now, Lazelle. So Lazelle's going to jump over to the same knoll. Going to walk over here and only 35% to hit because of Great Weapon Master all in. Let me go into the spell book, grab the passives, put that in the hotbar.
Yeah, I hate that it
Turn
turns
that
it
off.
on automatically when you take it.
Reckless attack. Whack it. And that's it. Okay. Lost the concentration on soul branding. That's good. Or soul, whatever. Soul
numb, yeah.
Soul offering. Soul numbing. Will's turn. Okay, Eldritch Blast on the Knoll Fang you know who. Take him out. Dedge. Then get out of Shimona's way. Do a more central location. Perfect. Round starts again. Okay. So we just have a knoll here that we don't have to fight.
Technically.
Yeah, Flind.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others. Huh.
Influence, yes. But for better or worse. Until we know, I recommend a cautious approach.
It could be a good thing, though, right?
In that
The
hat,
only
you're
way
recommending
we'll find
caution?
out is by trying it out.